Good morning, Connections. Glad you're here. I am so grateful for all of you and your prayers. It's been a week now since I went through the procedure to remove my gallbladder. I cannot tell you the number of hands that God has blessed me with along the way to provide care and wisdom and knowledge to take care of all of the things that needed to be taken care of. I have more lessons that I've learned from this experience that I want to share with you very, very soon. As soon as next week, I'm believing. I have truly demonstrated that I cannot forecast the near future very well at all. But I did want to thank you for your faithfulness, for your support of the team that has managed to be able to keep church open and operating in my absence. And then there's also a few folks that I want to extend special appreciation to, starting with my dad. My dad has been with us, living with us for the last year and a half after my mom has passed. And during all of my adventures away from church and away from my home, my dad has been the caretaker of everything going on back here. And that has been a tremendous relief, knowing that I did not have to worry that everything here was being taken care of, allowed me to focus on what I needed to focus on. So thank you, Dad. And of course, I can't go any further without thanking Jasmine. She is sharing a message that God has given her with you today. She has not only held up the church side of things and making sure all of church operations happen, but she also is the integral part of Geek SI. And so while Dinez and I both have been away, she is doing double duty on that and also seeking a message from God so that we can have a full Sunday instead of the Sunday that I advised to have, a full Sunday of praise and worship and a word from God. So thank you, Jasmine. You are amazing. And finally, I want to thank my bride. Many of you know the more difficult thing to do is be the one that's called to walk with the one who is going through an ordeal. The one going through the ordeal has no choice really but to surrender to the process and trust God. The one going through the ordeal at that person's side has all of the stress and all of the strain, but none of the ability to fix. And what we truly want to do in these situations is fix and make it all better. But Dinez has been a solid rock to me during this entire ordeal. And I praise God for her and the ways that God has sent her out before me to make the rocky path smooth, the simple act of getting me back from Port Canaveral here to Tallahassee was a labor. So thank you, my bride. Thank you, Dinez, for all that you've done for me. Thank you for your faithfulness, and thank you for continuing to seek God and His will. There are so many more lessons that I want to share with you, so many more things that God has done during this time of unexpected detour. But I also want to give room to you today to enjoy praise and worship, knowing that your prayers have been answered, knowing that I am on the mend. I have one more doctor's appointment coming up this Wednesday. I likely will be back amongst you prior to that, but I plan on being back with you by a week from now for certain. But we're just going to take it just one step at a time, just as God has emphasized throughout this entire process. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing you all. I miss you terribly and can't wait till we are together and applying some of the lessons that God has brought to me during this time away. I love you. I miss you. Till we see each other again, please be good.